Hey guys, just getting things done around the house, but I wanted to talk about a weird connection that I just found. Not doing connect the dots on this one just because there's, for me, it still needs to play out in real time what's happening about saving their saving companies, right? So, gonna go get my son from school. So there you go. But anyway, let me lock my door. So check this out. So President Biden goes out and he says, "Hey, we're going to hold these guys accountable," but all they're doing is firing the top guy. Like I already read that the replacement for Signature Bank is going to be the third guy in command, and so numerous people from Signature Bank were. It was like their CEO, their CFO, their COO, and people on the chairman of the boards. They all come from First Republic Bank in New York. That First Republic Bank, if you guys don't know, they were bought out by HSBC. HSBC just bought out a portion of SVB's bank in UK. So they're the ones raking in on this whole deal. Excuse the noise as I'm backing out. But the other part about this is, oh, they used my water. That's what they did. Oh, okay. Thanks, dudes, for using my water. I don't know. They're pouring concrete. They're redoing my sidewalks. Good for these guys. I won't drive on them. That's the best I can do. Anyway. Whoa, do I have a flat tire? Fuck. I have a flat tire, guys. I really do. Oh my God, this sucks. Okay, anyway, excuse my language. So back to the story. Turn on the AC. It's hot in California, guys. 87 degrees right now. Southern California. Feels great. I love it. All right, so check this out. So, whoa. It's really flat. All right, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get to the air. I'm good. We'll get it all fixed. Anyway, so I was like, okay, this guy, third in command, he's going to be CEO. Now what are they going to do with Signature Bank? I mean, the fact that Barney Frank is on the board of directors and he co-sponsored the Dodd-Frank Act, I mean, it's named after him. And yet the regulation and the oversight for this bank was flawed because obviously they went under. And nobody can tell me the story on Signature. You can tell me everything you want with SVB. Like, they can explain it and they're like, oh, look at these guys. But Signature, what was their excuse? They don't have one. They're just masking it and they cover it and they say, shut up and let's move on. But that bank that got bought out back in the day, you know, First Republic Bank got bought out because their CEO, original CEO, was murdered by his nurse, as they call it, while he was on vacation. So then they were brought under indictment and they said they were guilty. Okay, so they agreed that they were guilty. They paid a fine of $606 million for securities fraud. This bank called Republic, now called Signature. And I only say it because Signature was founded in 2001 or 1998 or 99, somewhere in that range. And that just happens to be the same time that all these executives came to this bank. So you can tell me that it's founded by something else, but I'm telling you they all went over at the same time. So really easy to connect those dots. Now when you look at SVB's different, guys. It's really different. Here's why I have a problem with it. These banks are left-leaning banks. Okay, first off, you have board of directors and you got people that have worked in the Obama administration and or the Biden administration, and they're now on your board of directors. That's an issue, right? Like Mary, I forget her last name right now, but Mary is on the board of directors for SVB, and she was the deputy treasurer under the Obama administration and direct ties, right? So of course they can make the phone call and be like, hey, help us out. But the problem that I have is there's another connection called FTV Capital. FTV Capital is, there's a guy on the board named Gary or George or something Slagland. Like, why do you have a vineyard owner on your board of directors? It's because he actually is a managing senior partner with FTV Capital. He's a senior advisor, as they call him now, but he's been with them for 18 years. FTV Capital has given money to the left plenty of times. You know, with Intrepid Solutions and the Bill Gates Senior Foundation. They've given money that route. Like, that's how they end up giving their money. But when you do it, you see all the people involved and who's worked for them. They just named 6 new six new advisors to their board. This is FTV Capital. And guess who they named? They named Phil Cox, who's the COO of SVB. And why? Because the other guy on the board of directors for SVB is already on that board of FTV. So there's money. There's 6 ways of separation, right? To the Biden administration, to money that's being filtered through them. So of course you're going to bail out these 2 banks. if Biden wants to come on and try to save face, they knew about this happening last week. They knew about it Wednesday, Thursday, and yet he says, under my direction, I told them to hurry up and get this figured out, and rest assured, and I'm just going to rest all of you assured, okay? Everybody lost money that owns the stock of all these banks in America. I'm talking about numerous bank stocks, and they're recovering right now, trying to recover some type of credibility as people show you the balance sheets. They're looking for some type of confidence. Right? That's what they're looking for. Now, as far as bank runs go, two more banks look like they're just running. And I don't know what's happening with the deposits. I don't know why their banks are down 60, 80% since this announcement. But Biden can't protect them all. He can't. And he's going to tell you that those people that lost money on the play, on the trade, they'll, too bad, so sad. Well, I'm going to tell you, too bad, so sad to you, President, Mr. President, respectfully. What the hell are you talking about? Your administration didn't act fast enough. Therefore, it took a weekend of halts, manipulation, and now you see that people are losing money on these markets because you guys allowed it to happen. Don't think that you're like some savior on a Monday morning. No way. We knew Thursday, we knew Friday what was going down. And here you are, trying to take credit for something that was already done. So, good luck, guys. I got to go get some air in this tire. I can't even drive fast. It's going to blow out. But appreciate you guys so much. Connect your own dots. But know this. There's plenty of people that are involved with the left, and I'm sorry to say that because that's just the way it looks. No one's saving Silvergate. I didn't see anybody make a fuss about them and their $4 billion. No, it was when the big boys got to play, and they're going to be down $200 billion, $88 billion worth of deposits. That's when they went ahead and sounded the alarm. Get at me on this one. I'm going to keep buying GameStop. You know where to find me. Peace.